Okay, I'm back again. Today we're going to talk about negative people, how to maybe see negative people and what negativity can do around people that will hurt your life. It's hard to spot negative people. Uh, Sometimes they're blatantly negative towards you, which I look at it like this. If somebody doesn't like you or what you're doing or something like that, and they say it in a polite way and they let you know, basically, I don't like you, that's fine. They're being honest. They don't have nothing for you. Um, I'd rather have people do that than put on the double-sided mask. But a negative person, from my experience, and a lot of times working with clients, is it's their own best friend or somebody they work with, somebody they wouldn't even suspect of being negative toward them. Um, a lot of times it's worse toward females. Uh, Other females will be jealous toward their friend because of maybe the position they have at work. They're doing better. They own their own business, something like that. They have a boyfriend or fiance or husband or something like that that they think they should have or need somebody like that in their life. Or there's a reason why a good person isn't in their life. Because, you know, you begin to see somebody and it may take a couple of months before you realize they're negative and there's nothing for you. And I call that by playing by their rules. You shouldn't play by another person's rules. In a relationship, it should be 50-50. Uh, if y'all are living together and stuff like that, the bills are being paid 50-50, I hope. Uh, so the food that you're eating are 50-50. One may cook one night, one may cook another night, and y'all go out, something like that. But a lot of people can pick up on negativity, and it's there. It's always been there. And for some reason, negativity thrives stronger and faster than positivity. Just being positive. You meet in your day's time um, probably more negative people than people that has good tidings for you. And the more negativity you pick up, then your life will begin to change. Um, your work ethics may change. Your home style may change. Your relationship may change because your body has soaked up so much of it. It's just releasing what it has. Like I said, I'd rather have somebody come out and tell me, you don't have to be rude about it or anything, And I've had a couple of people tell me that, they didn't like my style or like the way I handle myself, something like that. And it could be twofold. Okay, one, they're being honest to you, they don't have any particular likings towards you, or two, they're just trying to bring up maybe some things you might have to change. But then you got to be wary of that. Are you changing for the better of yourself or changing for them? Because the worst thing to do is run your life the way somebody else wants you to run your life. Now you've become a puppet. You know, you should be doing this, or I think you should be doing that. And you know yourself, if you tried it the other way, that'd be a full blown argument. You know, I'm not gonna let you change me. You can't change me. You can't tell me what to do. You know, it's hard to keep peace, especially in a relationship. Male and female will hold a lot back. Don't say nothing because they don't want to start no trouble. They don't want no aggravation. Uh, they just want to keep the little boat in the ocean from hitting major waves. And we've all gone through that, all of us. A lot of times you stay in a relationship because you love this person with all your heart and are willing to take what is being dished out to you. As long as it's not violent and it's not mental torture or abuse, those are two different things that you ought to eject out the plane real quick when it happens. because the only thing that's going to do is break you mentally or physically. But we've all been in situations like that. So, somebody mad at you because you're not doing what they think you should be doing. Now that's different. Now, if say if a female gets mad at her boyfriend and stuff, who doesn't do anything but lay on the couch and play video games all day long with his friends, doesn't work, and that's different. That's different. Then you're pointing out you should be doing something else. But when somebody's trying their hardest to do what they can do, one household has one paycheck coming in, and that one paycheck is paying all the bills and everything like that, and then everybody gets up in arms because it should be more. We should be better than this. And it's only one paycheck coming into the house. You know, you may appreciate what that person's doing, but at the same time, that person's not getting any help to achieve the goals that you both want. And both of y'all, if y'all been together for a while, pretty much want the same goals. Everybody just wants a nice place to live, uh, get their bills paid, have food in the refrigerator, and have spending money to do things. Okay, that's about all we're granted to do. Okay, but some of us push harder and they get better. But when you have negativity around you constantly, it's gonna bring you down. It's almost to the point where you want to give up and to be chastised by somebody by saying, um, you know, you should be doing better, better than this. You should you. But nobody's willing to help. Nobody's willing to help you deposit money to the checking account. So it would be up to you of how you want to do it and how you want to stay. Okay. Sometimes it comes to a head and one person leaves the other one. But you can't walk around saying I won't have negativity in my life. No, that's a good thing to say. But negativity is going to attach itself to you no matter what. I mean, as far as I understand it, negativity can be picked up from an object. You don't even have to meet that person. That's why when clients advise them to go get candles to burn for the work and all that, I advise them to either cleanse it with Florida water or rum, because even though it's an inanimate object, it can still pick up energy. And you don't want to bring negative energy into something you're trying to work on. We all have negativity. We all have negative energy. It's part of being a human being. It's part of being a human race. But if you can work on that and realize that in yourself, then you're becoming a better human being in a world that's full of turmoil. The world trying to rip itself apart. So there's things to be done to help with negativity, to remove negativity if it's already on you. And like I said, sometimes it's petty. It's petty. Somebody put work on you because they didn't like you. They want to block your progress. I've said this many times, and y'all know it too. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. And the hurtful thing is you find out of somebody you know that did it. Everybody wants to know who did it, who did it, who did it. And that's why I always say, watch what you wish for, because you may not want to hear that. And there is circumstances that one person can have some negativity or blocking work put on them. Okay. Now I've heard of this before, uh, and that energy that's on that person, either say you're a friend with a person that has somebody put negativity on them, or a blocking spell, road closure spell, uh, death to my enemy spell. I've heard of times where the energy that's in a certain person will jump to another person. It's supposed to not be like that because the worker should have control over that work and it should be one person that's being attacked. But I've heard situations where the energy jumped to another person. Now the person who was really originally on, it's over. It's done for them. Their life gets back to normal. But the person that it jumped to now has the problems that that other person had. And a lot of people may argue with this and object it, but I'm just saying what I've heard. Okay, don't kill a messenger because of the message. A lot of demons and evil spirits that's on the face of this earth. That's how they survive. They jump person to person. When they figure the energy is gone or they have done so much damage, they will jump to another person. That's how they leapfrog through the centuries. Okay, it's like the old bayou spell that we have here in Louisiana of the two-headed doctor a couple hundred years ago. The movie Skeleton Key was made about it. And if you hadn't seen it, go ahead and rent it. It's a good flick. All right, whoever wrote it had help from somebody in the culture. And basically a hoodoo practitioner who found the spell of longevity, of life. And as it went on, they would attack this person to bring their spirituality down. Okay. And at the right time, they would jump into that person, and the person's soul that they jumped into went into their body. Now, their bodies, the worker's body, probably hadn't that much long to live. Okay. You don't want to jump into somebody and they know exactly what happened. They know what happened, but you don't want them, first of all, who's going to believe them? But anyway, it defeats the purpose of being silent, of doing it. And whatever life the person that he jumped into takes form of that, and that's how they leapfrog, so they say, through the centuries. That story is all up and down the bayous and the swamps. Is it true? Don't know. It was written in a book. Nobody's found the book. So saying, yeah, that's negativity in the top form, where it can jump to somebody else. But as I said, I've heard of instances where a spell will jump off a person into another person. But the thing is about that, this is my take on it. If the person realizes something's wrong and go to a worker, me, him, her, them, it should be easier to strip off them because one, it wasn't meant for you. You were basically collateral damage. It wasn't meant for the person it sent. So this was just a video about negativity and how it can affect your life, your work, your love, your family, your health. So as always, like, share, and subscribe.